Back down between the third and the fourth rotation. All the cell phone lights are up and they're enjoying this Gator performance. Not just one, but 2 10s tonight for the orange and blue. Let's go back to that first rotation. Danny Ferris had not had a 10 in her career, waiting until the regular season's final night, Stacey.
Just a gorgeous little stuck it, knew she had it, and for her to have it first ever career, collegiate 10, all the emotions.
Meanwhile, for Selena Harris-Miranda, has had 6 previous 10s, never had one on beam until this moment.
When she stuck that landing, you could feel it was gonna be the 10. Big smiles from Jenny.
Love the reaction from Jenny Rowland and teammates. Gators outstanding through 3 rotations. Kentucky on pace to have that score that they need of 196.95 or higher. They could score just a 49 here on this final rotation and still have enough to be in that 18 field next week at the SEC Championships. So, final rotation coming up. Florida and Kentucky in this top 10 meet. And we'll wrap it up with that 4th rotation next. Well, what a night for the Rowdy Reptiles inside the O-Dome. What a night for the Florida Gators. Not just 1, but 2 10s. Danny Ferris, as well as Selena Harris-Miranda. Gator fans chomping, heading towards rotation 4 on senior night. This is where the emotions get a little bit higher. We mentioned earlier, Stacey, with the floor routines here for the Gators and the love for the seniors in the crowd.
Yeah, the Gators love floor. We love ending on floor. This crowd is going to be loud, but you will see some tears from some of the seniors as they know this is their last performance. And Kentucky on beam, they know how to hit beam. They are tied for 3rd overall in the country for the balance beam.
It'll be Delaney Rodriguez, who's been ultra consistent for her career on beam. That's why they've moved her back in certain events, but not in this one. Her teammates want her right at the top for beam to set that standard.
Yeah, you want a solid performer as your first up on beam, calm the nerves, and get that solid performance. Her triple series, back handspring, lay out, step out, flawless. Love the control and the full turn. Big smiles. Just the dismount, round off 1.5. Perfect routine from Delaney Rodriguez.
9.9 is her career high for the sophomore from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Here's another look at that triple series. Just takes up the whole length of the beam. Love the difficulty. And then that stuck dismount. Finds her landing. I don't know what they'll take off on that routine.
How about this? Victoria Wynn, her final floor performance inside the O-Dome.
Joining the Gators as a junior, competing her first 2 seasons at Georgia. Again, just coming into this Gator atmosphere and just excelling. Handspring double twist, right to that lead. There's that Gator top. She's already graduated cum laude with honors with her bachelor's degree in education science, now pursuing her master's degree in management.
One one of those 3 graduate gators honored tonight post-meet.
That 1.5 front layout just floats through the air. Wow, stellar last performance from Victoria Wynn. Here come the tears.
Yeah, you can see the emotion now for Victoria Wynn.
That was one of her best routines. That's going to score high.
Save the best for last inside the O-Dome.
Here's a look at that front double full straight to the split jump. Her last pass just floats through the air.
Now, Breslin Bros.
Height, solid. Front toss, right to back handspring. I love how confident she is in all of her moves, quick to finish. Talking to herself there, the Beaver team, not sure what she was saying. Filter. The dismount. 1.5. Uses those toes to stick the landing. She is happy with that performance. Gorgeous beam routine from Breslin Bros.
Coach Garrison, we talked to him yesterday, and he mentioned about Breslin. She's always on. If she's not performing, she's lip syncing to the music. She's dancing. Just confident.
Yeah, and that had to have been one of her most solid routines I've seen. That one's going to score high.
Rose, 9.925 is her career high. She surpassed that here. Now it's Gabby Dissidor.
And she is new to the lineup, coming in after Sloane's injury. 1.5 to Stagley, solid. And she has rose to the occasion to come into the lineup late here in the season. Her sister Amelia Dissidor is actually in the senior national team. She has signed with the Gators as well, set to come in spring.
That music kicking in.
Now she's ready. 1.5 to front layout. Nails the pass. She has a career high 9.9 on this event. It's going to at least be matched.
Get her chop at the very end. 8,000 plus into it. 9.925 for Victoria Wynn. Wait on Dissidor's score.
Here's that first pass. A little back on that jump. It just floated backwards, but she still stayed in bounds.
It's up to Sharon Lee. Another country music backdrop to the performance for Kentucky.
Last week, her beam music actually went out in the middle of her beam routine, and she still matched her career high. gorgeous triple series there.
Agent debut had a 9-9 on beam against Alabama. Did not compete last year.
Season debut this year and continues to shine in every meet going forward. Getting ready for that dismount. Round off 1.5. Nails the landing. A little chest down, but does not move an inch. She should match her career high.
I think that possibly maybe could surpass 9-9. Take another look at the dismount here for Lee.
Back to the floor we go for your...
Just that 1.5 just goes with that chest down a little bit, but does not move her feet, and it was a beautiful beam routine.
Now it's Taylor Clark. This is the only event that she has performed in this year for the Gators. It's floor. That rock music.
She has an infectious smile, great performer, and watch this double layout. Sky high, huge double layout. She actually came to Gator Gymnastics camp in her club career, and she attributes some words that Coach Adrian Bidet gave her on how to perform her double layout to successfully conquering that for the floor exercise.
Two-time Florida State floor exercise champ. Orange Park, Florida.
And she's actually shy. Jenny said she's shy, but you can't tell from this floor routine because her confidence just comes out on the floor routine.
The performer kicks in.
Punch through, just double back. Gorgeous. Stellar performance from Taylor Clark. The energy in here is phenomenal.
I love the reaction from assistant Jeremy Miranda, who works through all the floor routines in the background. It's just like, yep, we know she's that good.
There's that sky-high double layout. She loved it.
Perhaps thinking of a 10 for a third time tonight to this crowd holding up their signs. There's Jeremy in the background, his reaction. Just a freshman. Chesney Bennett. Fourth cap to go on D.
Beating her new career high last week of a 9-9. Hoping to capitalize on that and continue in that direction. What a gorgeous triple series. Love that layout. So difficult. Just a little balance check there. Works it into her dance.
All the way at 9.95 for Taylor Clark.
New career high for her on the floor. And just that pike off the end of the beam, fighting for it. Had to take the hop. Won't be that 9-9 she got last week just because of the hop. But gorgeous beam routine otherwise.
This was a Kentucky team last year that outscored the Gators in the SEC championships. You mentioned the program high they had in the regular season against Florida.
Then here's that dismount, chest down, really tries to fight it, but has to go forward.
How about this? Just soak in the moment. Final floor performance for Leanne Wong inside Exactech Arena.
Yeah, she said her favorite moment as a gymnast was when she got her 10 on floor against LSU and completed her gym slam.
Fourth gator to ever accomplish that feat. 10s in every event.
She is currently number 2 in the country on this event, and you're going to see why here. Huge double layout. Look at that finish. And this is a more upbeat routine for her than we've seen in the past. And I am loving the energy that this faster music is giving her this year. There was the final pass. Perfect finish. There have been some high scores on floor so far for Florida. This could be a 10 for Leanne Wong.
The legend of Leanne grows.
In her final performance on the floor exercise.
Soaking in those moments with her teammates. And Jenny Rowland, she's been blown away by Leanne many times in her coaching career.
Here's that double layout with a huge head back finish. And that last pass, all smiles.
Meanwhile for Kentucky, Skylar Killow-Wilhelm. To the handspring layout step out. Love that triple series. Looking solid so far. And she's going to have to keep her composure as a score comes in for Leanne Wong. It's a 10. Leanne Wong has done it. In her final routine in the O-Dome, it's a 10 for an all-time great.
In her final performance as a senior, gets the 10.
Incredible. They show it on the video board as Killow-Wilhelm tries to fight through that wall of sound. Third gator 10 tonight. Well done.
And way to go for Skylar to fight through all of that noise and have a perfection routine of herself.
Second career floor 10 for Leanne Wong. The score from the second judge came in, and this team went berserk.
And now she said before, one of her most memorable moments was getting a 10 to complete her gym slam. This is going to be a new memorable moment for her.
That's got to top it. Final performance, the emotion of that inside the O-Dome as a senior has accomplished just about everything set out in front of her. The gym slam, fourth gator to ever do that. Now it gets completely quiet for Selena Harris-Miranda. Already a 10 tonight, the first of her career on beam, 7th total of her career.
And she is following the 10 from Leanne Wong. See what she can do. Punch front through to a high double top. And she is a performer. Infectious smile. Good control on the leaps. Just this last pass, 1.5 to double stab. Perfection. Could we see another 10?
The roof might come off this place if there's a 4th 10, second on 4, and the second of the night for Selena Harris Miranda. Jenny said she strives to be the best, and she is one of the best.
At the last home meet, she got a 9.975 to match her collegiate best, but has not had a 10 on this event.
Well, Isabella Magnelli will go as this crowd eagerly awaits the evaluation from the 2 judges. Everybody's staring at that screen over there.
And again, Isabella's going to have to keep it together when the crowd sees the score on this final 4 performance. That handspring layout, step out, step out. Love that triple series. Currently ranked number 4 in the nation on balance beam.
9.95 for Harris Miranda.
Last year was an individual qualifier to NCAA championships on the balance beam to take bronze. Nails the dismount. She knows how to get it done.
Tim Garrison has self-admittedly said, I'm not a big beam guy. I let my assistants take care of that. And she's one of those routines that when I watch it, my face doesn't look like I'm eating a handful of lemons.
She is calm and collected. Here's that dismount again. Doesn't move. Knows it was a good routine. That's going to be a big score.
Well, the night started with a perfect 10 from Dani Ferris, first of her career, one of the final performances of the night will come from the sophomore.
And she's following 2 big routines here in this anchor position. Opens with her E-tumbling pass. Nails it. Missouri, she scored a 9.9, her new season best. Looking to surpass that today. Just this last pass, she was off a little bit on the timing on this pass last week. See if she can find it here. There it is, nicely done. Beautiful performance on the floor from Dani Ferris.
Perfect capper to what was a tremendous rotation, expecting Anya Pilgrim for an exhibition run through on floor. Of course, this headline by Leanne Wong, 10, third Gator 10 of the night. We should have an exhibition here for Haley Davis in Kentucky. Another look here for Dani Ferris on this pass through.
And just sky high on that. Keeps it in. And that final pass, she found the landing, had the timing correct on that this week.
What a night for the Florida Gators.
Handspring layout, step out, great finish. Has not competed beam yet in college, but still just in this exhibition position. This will not count towards the team total, but good practice for her. Great for the 5th year to be able to perform one more time here.
perfect song as well as we get set to end the night. Closing song.
Pull off the end, little hop, but they are happy for their 5th year to get to perform in that last beat routine.
Kentucky should be set up in that top 8 for the SEC championships next week in Birmingham. Gators will certainly be there. They'll get their 10th win tonight, 5th in SEC play. And one more performance to go, an exhibition routine that won't count towards the Gators' total. Anya Pilgrim. This has been a magical, memorable night on senior night.
And for your exhibition routine to be someone who has scored a 10 last year just shows the depth they have on the floor exercise. Sort of cross step over when she stood up. Great combination. And those leaps are bonus. You have to have those in there. And now that everyone's going down to 2 tumbling passes, very important to have great leap combinations with bonus. This last pass, front through, double tuck, just a little stumble back. Great exhibition routine for her. Still needs to work on finding those landings, but way to dip her toes in this year.
Punctuation to a memorable senior night for the Florida Gators. 4th time in program history, the Gators have had 3 perfect 10 performances in a single meet. Last 2022 NCAA Regional Final. Stacey, your final thoughts tonight?
Man,
this was special.
What a competition. You could feel the energy from minute 1 in here, and to have 3 10s in a single night on senior night, so special.
198.625, the total for the Gators in this one. 3 perfect 10s. Stacey Gleim, our entire SEC network crew, led by Jeremy Otter, in front of 8,000 plus of Kyle Brooks, saying so long and good night. Yeah, that kind of night for the Florida Gators. Finish up 10-3 and 5-3 in the SEC. The championships are next.